that they are the Israelites of the Bible. Right. We are the only people teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to love each other, because Europeans don't love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right. And if you don't believe me, go to the metro, where they're sleeping on the floor in the metro, while all these Europeans walk around happy that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were murdered, while they reap the benefits of our lynching, of our death, and our servitude to them. Right? We're teaching that it's time for us to gather together, because the only way we're going to survive these times is if we gather together. Right? The Third World War is on the way. It's written in the Bible. Russia attacking Ukraine is written in the Bible. Right. And we see that as Ukraine was being attacked by Russia, they were telling people with dark skin that they can't get on the train to avoid bombs dropping on their head. Who's going to love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole clique solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard. And I know these niggas mad, I ain't tripping, I'm good. One call, then fall on you, don't make me do it. Me and my niggas taking your city on guard. Look, I got something for all you haters.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Right, hold that right there. This is a message for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who suffer at the hands of the European man, at the hands of the Chinese man, at the hands of the East Indian man. Read.
Gather yourselves together.
We have to gather together right now. While these Europeans laugh at us speaking, they clearly don't give a damn about all the children that were murdered and molested by them in the 60s scoop. Right. Have you heard of the 60s scoop? When they took Native American children by the thousands. You Europeans would go to war and burn Montreal to the ground if someone took your children. Read.
Yeah, gather together. O nation not desired.
There's a nation that's not desired. They're sleeping on every corner. Their daughters are prostitutes in every strip club. They're sleeping and doing drugs under bridges.
Beautiful.
Read it from the top.
Beautiful.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
We have to gather together right now. Right? What they're not telling you is race wars are coming. Right. You just watch it on TV. Again, I'm going to repeat it. While Russia was dropping bombs on Ukraine, them stinking Ukrainians were telling people with dark skin, you cannot get on the train to run from missiles dropping on your head. Right.
Come. Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1.
Liar.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Right? We have to gather together right now. Who's going to love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You want to know why? Because you don't give a damn that Native Americans don't have clean drinking water.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Come.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Hey, closed fist is better than an open hand. When Native Americans, black and Hispanics gather together, they become that closed fist. Right? There's a war going on right now. I know all you Europeans want to enjoy this kingdom, right? You're happy you can walk around now without a mask on. You're happy you can finally be outside, right? And as you said, let's celebrate that the plagues are done. The Most High, well, He blessed black people with seeing white history again. The white man is a murderer and a molester and a raper. He goes around the earth killing and destroying everything. Well, what do you think Putin is doing in Ukraine? He's trying to kill everything. Because that's his history. That's in his blood. That's his spirit.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Russia attacking Ukraine.
You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
The Taliban about to side with Russia.
And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Rumors of wars.
Putin just said he has deadly weapons. He's ready to fire off if they don't back up.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Well, the third world's war is coming. It's on its way.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
All these things must come to pass because you stinking Europeans who laugh at the fact that you've killed everybody in the earth. You laugh at the fact that you wiped out the Taino Indians.
Right.
That you wiped out the North American Indians.
Right.
Right? You laugh. Where's the justice for it? Where is the justice for all the blood you painted in the streets of Montreal? Read that one more time for the time.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, don't be troubled that the white man is doing what he does best to himself. He's killing himself. Don't be troubled by it. Be happy about it. Be happy about it. Read that one more time. Troubled.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Because our oppressor is such a devil. He's not going to hold himself accountable for all the crimes he's done over the centuries. All the gallons of blood he's spilled over the centuries. All the children he's molested. The Catholic Church has molested hundreds of thousands of children. The Pope is not going to do nothing about it. Everybody cries right now for Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine. Native Americans, blacks, Hispanics have been at war for centuries with these devils. They're like a viper. Read.
But the end is not yet.
Our end is not yet. Read.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Russia versus Ukraine.
For nation shall rise against nation.
You're about to see China get in the war.
Right. For nation shall rise against nation.
America is about to get in the war.
Right. For nation shall rise against nation.
Why is Canada giving $16 billion to Ukraine?
For nation shall rise against nation.
Hold that right there. Canada is giving money out the wazoo to Ukraine when the Native Americans suffered.
Right.
Just go to the metro. Go to the train line and go look. The last time, go to Atwater Metro. Go on, priest. Go to Atwater Metro. The last time I was here a couple months ago, I went and I seen a disgusting sight. While Europeans drive in their fancy cars and act like whores in the land and sniff up all the drugs and just don't give a damn about who they kill, Native Americans at Atwater Metro are sleeping in the metro. Why? Why are they sleeping in the metro? And under the bridges? Why didn't the Canadian government give them some money to house them? Keep reading.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom. That's what we're seeing. This kingdom is about to fall. This kingdom is about to fall to thermonuclear war. Putin's ready. He's about to send those rockets off right now. Right? Our oppressor is such a child. He doesn't care what he destroys. Right? Read that one more time.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Read.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Read.
And there shall be famines.
There shall be famines. You go in the shelves of the grocery stores right now. The food supply is running out. Right? There was just coronavirus. Truckers couldn't come over the border because they didn't get a vaccine. That's because of the Most High. The Most High wants the kingdom to fall. Because white people, Europeans, the devil the Bible speaks of, they're not going to take justice. They're not going to give blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans justice for the crimes that they've done, for the blood that they spilled, for the children that they've murdered and molested.
We are the true Jews, right? Just step back with this one, right? We are the true Jews, we are the Israelite, we're here from Black Hispanics and Native Americans. You're a Jew? You're an Edomite, right? You're a white person, right? You're Italian, or you're a Roman, understand? And your people did this to my people as well, understand? And you will pay for it. That's what we're saying. Alright, so like, you believe in karma?
Yeah.
So what would happen to the race of
Good,
people that
brothers.
did this to these people?
Like, what if it's just a
What
few
is
people?
karma for you?
It's like example. Let's say when somebody blamed
Do you wrong?
you're wrong.
And the
I
same-
shouldn't blame their
Now,
whole-
what is karma for you? What is karma? If I do something wrong to you, the same thing is gonna happen to me, right?
Well, it's you give.
You say you believe in karma. Don't switch now.
I said,
And you will. I mean, that shows that you're a real Roman, and you know what I mean, you're a
karma
deceiver.
is you give, you get.
No,
You
that's
give,
not
you
karma. Karma is if this thing happened to me, if I did this to you, the same thing should happen to me. That's what karma is.
get. Like
That's
everything,
it.
every person. Like it's like as if you're black, right?
So, you know what I'm saying?
It's as if now I say Austin's black.
Are you for Ukraine? Fighting Russia? look at it there. Take him, Salaka. Take him running. I mean, are you for Ukraine? Fighting Putin? You devil! You want us to forgive you, but you understand? Why don't you tell Ukraine to forgive Putin? You stinking devil! And that's what's wrong with you, Caucasians. You understand? You want black people to forgive you for the crimes you have done to black people. But when it comes to the Jewish man, why don't you tell the Jewish man, forgive the German? Why don't you tell Ukraine to forgive Putin? You stinking devils. It's like a
Right. What that priest was bringing out was heavy. Karma. Let's talk about karma for a second. There's a war going on because the white man doesn't believe in karma. He doesn't believe in justice. What he does believe in is killing. He believes in killing everything. He's going to tell you violence is not good. And then he's going to go to war with everything that wants. Well, the Bible talks about karma. Hold this book up. This book right here talks about karma.
Right.
Let's talk about karma.
Right.
You took thousands of Native American children, put them in residential schools, forced them to go on drugs, murdered them. They're digging up 7,000 Native American children in Kamloops. Let's talk about karma. Read.
Right. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
Prepare a slaughter. A slaughter is nothing good. This is for the Europeans, for all the nations that came up against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
For his children. The white man's gonna come up and say, well, I didn't have nothing to do with killing those Native Americans. The white whore, who's the white woman's, gonna laugh, right? When we bring out the crimes. Well, she's just a stinking whore. Keep reading.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers. What did their fathers do? Their fathers killed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans by the millions.
Right.
99 million plus. And I'm supposed to cry about 6 million fake Jews in a Holocaust. When the real Holocaust was when the smelly Europeans stepped off the boat.
Right.
The South Americans knew how to find the smelly Europeans and the smelly Spanish when it came to war because the European is a nasty bastard who never showered.
Right.
Keep reading from the top.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter, a glorious slaughter. This is from the Bible. You say, it sounds dark, right? But it's from the Bible. Keep reading.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
What did your fathers do to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? How did Canada become such a glorious kingdom to the European? Read.
That they do not rise nor possess the land.
What do they do when they rise and possess the land? They rape and murder 7,000 Gadite children, 7,000 Native American children. Read.
Nor Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right. While black men suffer in these kingdoms and walk down the streets with their pants below their waist, the I.S.U.P.K is preparing slaughter for the children of the Europeans. Right? Read.
That they do not rise nor possess the land.
Because of the crimes your forefathers did, you now have possession of the greatest people in the earth, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Everyone says the moon landing, the moon landing. They don't know that because of black women, the so-called white man was able to land on the moon.
Right.
Read.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Read that one more time.
Isaiah chapter 4. Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
To build these cities, these concrete cities, they shed thousands of gallons of blood. They murdered people. They killed people. And who pays for it? Till this day, the European man has not paid for his crimes.
Right.
Get me Revelations 11. Go back to Revelations 11.
The Most High is going to bring these nations to war. He's going to make sure that these nations are destroyed for the crime that they did.
Revelations chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past.
The Second World War has already happened. The First World War has already happened. What was that about? That was about Europeans killing